Hey guys, this is Hadafon About and this video is a review of Lenovo S580. I am making this review after using this device for almost 1 month. I think 1 month use is enough to give a honest review on any device. This long usage of the device has given me all knowledge about any pros and every pros and con of Lenovo S580. So I am uploading the review of Lenovo S580 in parts. First part will be a full review from the perspective of a daily and a normal user. The second part will be a gaming review, and the third part will be an exclusive camera review. This video is the first part of the review, which means I will cover every pros and con of the Lenovo S580 in this video. Let me first start with the basic and key features of this device. In CPU, it has Snapdragon 210 quad-core processor, RAM is 1 GB, size is 5 inch, the display is 720p HD, in fact it is also an IPS display. There is 8 GB of internal storage and camera is 8 megapixel in the rear and 2 megapixel in the front. In terms of size, the device is 5 inches. Yes, 5 inches is a large size for a smartphone, but the size has become a normal standard for any smartphone these days. If you have even medium-sized hands, you will have no problem using this device. It is how the size is. The first best thing in the design of this device is the looks of this device. Every time I took this device out of my pocket, it catched all eyeballs, or I can say it catched all attention in the world around me. Everyone asked what device it is. Most people thought it to be an expensive device. Well, you and I know that it is not. In this price category, this is the best looking phone you will get. Its looks is not the only thing that will catch people's eyes. The weight of the device is another cool thing. It is very lightweight. You don't even feel that there is a phone in your hand. It is that light. Even if you put a case on, you will not feel the weight of the device. In this price category, this is the most lightweight device. Also, the smartphone is very thin. Not as thin as iPhone, but it is still thin. Now let's move towards the advertised features of this device, and it is the leather etched back. It is not like the one on Samsung, but it is definitely unique on its own. It provides grip to the device and also makes a fingerprint free back. Now we are moving towards the performance of this device. 1.2 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 210 processor with a 1 GB of RAM is not a bad hardware, but it is so 19th century for a smartphone. The processor is way too old for a smartphone in 2015. It performs like a charm even though it is old, but also has some flaws too. The transitioning is fast. Yes, we can say it is lightning fast too, but beyond transitioning, you will notice some lag on the device. It is noticeable if you have been using the device for way too long without a reboot. If you open gallery, it will take some time to show what's in the gallery. It won't take minutes though. There is a noticeable lag of few seconds. It is same when you exit any application. Please note that there is no lag when transitioning between screens. It is just when you are exiting applications or anything like that. The next thing that we are going to talk about this device is the display of this device. Like I told in the beginning of the video while counting down the specification of this device, we have seen that the device has 720p HD display and also it is an IPS display. So we are seeing the viewing angles of this device, and with the viewing angle of this device we feel that they are pretty good and they don't fade away while we are trying to view the device. So when we are changing the angles, the display is not fading away, which means that yes, indeed it is a best display that they have provided. These images are really sharp, but right now the device brightness is not that high, and you also get an auto mode on the brightness. So now we'll adjust the brightness and increase it, and we'll see how it behaves. So here we are going forward with the increase of the brightness. So the brightness is now at the full extent, and you could see that the center portion is not getting captured because it is that high. Now we'll also see how the transitioning is by just trying to swipe from here to there. Now that we have seen how the display is, and let me tell you one more thing here. When you are using the YouTube application, you will get full 720p video support, which was not there for the Lenovo A536 because it was not an HD display. Now that the display here is HD, you can view videos in 720p as well. Now we go ahead for the next part, and that part happens to be the gaming part. There will be a separate review video of gaming on this phone on this channel, and that will be almost 20-30 minutes long based on the facts of how many are installed on my device and how many I could play. So next thing that we are going to talk about is the gaming, and we'll see just the Temple Run 2 right now. So here I am playing the Temple Run 2 right now. So So now that you have seen the Temple Run part of this device, we move further ahead and see the next thing on it, and that's the battery backup. Well, this is a shady part of this device, which means that sometimes it will last you very good, sometimes it will disappoint you, sometimes it is so terrible that you will just hate it. When you are using it for the gaming, and if you are using this one for say watching a lot of YouTube videos, then the battery backup is below average, and it was good before the update of Android KitKat had come for this device. But after the KitKat update came to this device, the battery became weak. The battery backup dropped by almost 40%. So right now it is a bar below the average, so you can expect a 3 hour of screen on battery backup on this one. Never keep the full brightness on this one, otherwise you will lose everything. Now we are going ahead for the camera. As you can see, it has an 8 megapixel camera in the rear with a LED flash, and on the front it has 2 megapixel camera. So we are now going to talk about the camera right now. So the camera has an autofocus points on it and does a real good job while taking autofocus. This camera on this device, the rear camera on this device, has autofocus points, but it is only capable of taking 720p videos. It does not take full HD videos, while the other devices which are counterpart of these devices do take full HD video, but not this one. Now let's talk about the audio on this device. Yes, it is awesome, which means that is not bad at all, but it does not mean that it is very good. Compared to previous Lenovo devices that I have used, the audio coming out of this device, that is Lenovo S580, is pretty good. In fact, it is one of the best I have ever heard from a Lenovo speakers. So this has a good audio quality coming out of it. So this is it, guys. I think I have covered everything about this device. starting from the performance to the display and gaming and battery, camera and audio. If there is anything that is left out, then tell me that in the comments down below. I will try to cover that in this video. If you need exclusive camera reviews with photos, samples, videos and all that, you have it in another video which I'll link here. I will put the description link in the description down below. You also have a separate gaming review of that lasts about 20 minutes. That's also in the description down below. So this is it. Thanks for watching. We'll meet next time.